welcome. Hi. A long time no see. It's time that I did a VR video. I haven't done one of these in a long time. So head on over to Simon's, the Hermit's Cave, and check out his hashtag My2020Vision. So he came up with 5 prompts that are great for upcoming 2020. So I haven't really used this tarot deck very much, so I thought I'd give it a try. And then you'll be seeing another video from me tonight that will be updates. This is time of year that I'm inside and I can do videos. So we'll see what I'm thinking. So the 5 prompts are: what lessons can I take forward from this year into 2020? What challenges may I face in 2020? What should I focus on to overcome these challenges or obstacles in 2020? What opportunities will be available to me in 2020? And what will be the overall theme for me in 2020? So I have the, what is that? Oh, the Medicine Lodge Wisdom something tarot. Like I said, I haven't worked with it much, so I thought I'd give it a try for this. So I'm going to cut my cards. Not very good at doing readings for me, but listen to my update. Anyway, lessons. Card number 1. Lessons to take forward for me. So we have 4 of pipes. So to me, 4 of pipes, that must be 4 of air. Lessons to take forward to me. So let's see what the picture, I like to go by the picture is. And it looks like they're building a temple. Building a fire temple. A warm place to stay. So it's like they're working on building a home. 4 of pipes. Maybe it's equivalent to wands because it's making me think of the 4 of wands. But the hearth, the fire. Building my home. Building my inner home. Building my inner fire. Creating that inner fire spark. 4 is all about stability and foundation. You know, it's like the chair. The chair needs 4 legs. It needs a solid foundation. So bringing that forward into the new year is to continue on working on what this card is saying to me is my spiritual foundation and also my physical home. My spiritual and physical home. I want to bring that with me into 2020. Let me not get that too shiny. There, that's good right there. So number 2, what challenges or obstacles may I face? And we have 3 of arrows. This is the air suit, so the pipes was definitely the fire, 4 wands. So this is 3 of arrows. It's a piercing of the heart. And there is a spirit guide. And I know what this is in reference to. I will be guided by spirit. My heart may be broken, but I have a mission and I need to follow that because I am guided. You know, when we think of the 3 of Swords, Three of Arrows. The traditional is the piercing of it. It looks like the heart is being pierced. But what it can be is a disconnect between the heart and the mind. And this is showing more or less a disconnect between heart and spirit. Blue buffalo is significant to me because of what a native person name that gave me a name, and it had to do with the blue buffalo. I won't go into total details. But basically, the obstacle is when my heart is pierced, to go into my spiritual strength and realize that the rest of my life is a spiritual journey. And I need to rely on the Spirit. And that spiritual journey could get me through the hard times. Okay, what should I focus on in the coming? What should I focus on to overcome these obstacles? Two of Stones. This is a very interesting card, isn't it? She's holding two stones in her hand, and it looks like she is cleansing the stones. The stones is the physical. It's the earth element. So what it represents to me is allowing myself to be cleansed, to make wise choices when it comes to my physical well-being. To not only think of my spiritual practice, but to be rooted and grounded in the physical. To make sure I weigh the physical consequences and that I cleanse my body as well. Because my body is the key for my spiritual path. Alrighty, let's go on to 4. What opportunities will be available to me in 2020? Oh, interesting. What opportunities? Now, if my friends out there, my fellow tarot readers see this, is the devil. And in this case, it's known as the trickster. So what opportunities are available for me? What I'm getting from this card the trickster is also known, there's no picture, but to me the trickster is known as coyote. And coyote or trickster medicine is very strong and very powerful. It is medicine that you can use to get what you want. And this medicine has to be used very wisely. So, what opportunities will be available? This is a really weird card. But I'm thinking it's telling me that to use the opportunity will be available is to use my trickster skills. And like I said, that can be very powerful medicine. And not in a negative context, as in the Christian context of the devil, we're talking a sacred context of the trickster, which can be very powerful medicine. So that is what I'm taking from that. And the final card in this is, what will be the overall theme for me? And maybe this trickster one will make more sense. You guys, coyote medicine. I got to look in my Ted Andrews book and get into some coyote medicine. The trickster himself. Totem of arrows, which I am assuming is equivalent to the knight, which is movement and moving forward with a coyote energy. So, I'm going to take a snapshot of that for myself, and I am going to look into my book on coyote medicine, because that's the overall theme, and that's what the trickster was that showed up. I told you it would make sense. That's it for now. Catch me on my update coming up shortly, and hopefully I'll be seeing you all on a live very soon.